done some mobility work for you. They're Pilates exercises that just focus on mobility. I know a lot of us have gone back to work, we've reopened the studio, so you're all sat back at desks, so just thought I'd help get you moving. So bring your hands onto your hips, feet hip distance, and we're just going to do what we call foot pedals. So lift one heel and then switch sides. So ideally you want your hips to stay level, so that mobilisation is in the ankles and the knees. This will help get the blood pumping, increase venous return. So 2 more on each side. And then bring those heels down. Bring the arms down, fingers down the seams of your trousers, and then just reach down the side of the leg. Come back to centre, and the other side, and back to centre. So keep the hips still, so getting lateral flexion through the spine. That means we're just mobilising the spine side to side. Okay, relax the shoulders and just let your hands slide down your legs. Again, 2 more each side. Perfect. And then come down to all fours. We're going to do your pelvic tilts. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to tilt the pelvis forward so your tailbone comes to the ceiling, so you're sticking your bum out. Then level off, and then tuck your tailbone towards the floor, rounding through the lower back. And then level off into the ceiling, back to centre, to the floor. So we're just focusing on the lower back, the pelvis area, increasing some nourishment to those lower discs. So movement nourishes. Nice and slow, no rush. We'll have 1 more each side. And then level off. So we're going to thread the needle to give us some rotation in the thoracic spine, so the mid-back. So you take one arm, thread it behind, drop your shoulder towards the floor, and then come back up. And then to the other side, take the hand under, shoulder to the floor, and then come back up. So you're trying to keep the hips pointing up to the ceiling, just twisting through that upper body. And again, at your own pace. One more each side. And then sit back into your heels, round through your spine. Tuck your head under, reach forward with the arms. Bring your hands by your knees, bump to your heels, and restack your spine. Head's the last thing to lift. So come onto your side. So if you've got a block, you can put your head on a block. If not, use a cushion. And you're going to bring your hands in line with your shoulders and knees, so you're at 90 degrees at the hips and 90 degrees at the knees. So reach hands together. You're going to reach the top arm away. Open up and roll back on the shoulder. And then that stretch through your chest. And then come forwards. Let me just move a little bit further forwards. So reach and open, hip hips stay nice and still. So get that stretch across the chest. Some more rotation in the spine. And then you come back to centre. The big reach, keep those hips still. And then back to centre. So you don't necessarily need to get this top arm all the way over. If you find that your hips and knees are moving, you can pop your hand on the knees and just take the arm over. Good. It's a nice big reach and twist. Feel that stretch and then bring the arm back. One more on this side. And then you can roll over. So excuse me while I'm back to you, but you can see the rotation in the spine from this direction. So 90 degrees, hips and knees. Reach, open up and twist. Get that stretch. And then bring the arm back. Let the head move with the arm, eyes follow the hand, and then come back to centre. So my hips stay nice and still, and we get that stretch in the chest. Two more. Last one. And then come onto your back. So make sure you've nothing under your head for this one. Feet hip distance flat on the floor. Relax the arms. Tilt your pelvis backwards. Lift your bum and then peel the rest of the spine off piece by piece. Get those hips up nice and high into your shoulder bridge and then roll the spine back down. Again, vertebrae by vertebrae onto the mat. So you're rolling up. Spine comes off piece by piece, up nice and high. And then roll back down. So feel the spine leaving the mat bit by bit. And then rolling down the mat bit by bit. Your bum is the first thing to lift off. And then it's the last thing to touch back down. Let's have two more. Last one. And then just bring your knees into your chest. Little rock side to side. If you need to, straighten out the leg. Reach as tall as you can. And then when you're ready, you can come up to seated. And you're all done. Hopefully that's got you moving and helped with